Hi, Kevin O'Keeffe here from Action Coach. Today I want to talk about the 5 ways. It's the basis in how we help businesses grow. I've been doing this in the Cork area for the last 10 years. And business owners often come to me and say, Kevin, I'd like to increase our sales. And I get their attention by saying, well, actually, you don't increase sales. Okay? You increase the drivers that produce sales. So what we're talking about is Action calls the 5 ways. That is, you generate leads, you convert a percentage of those. Then when somebody buys off you, that doesn't make them a customer, they're a shopper. So how do you get them to come back more often? And when they're with you, how much do they spend? So when we multiply those up, we come up with a thing called sales. Just have a look at the slide that we have here for that. You'll see that we generate the leads, multiply by a conversion rate, giving us a shopper, turn them into a customer. We then look to get them to come back to us more often, so strategies around that. And when they're with us, how much do they spend and how can we get them to spend more with us? That gives us sales. Obviously the last thing on our 5 ways is the profits, having a look at your profitability. So these are the areas that we work with businesses to help them to generate more sales and profitability. And what I'm going to talk about now is just looking around lead generation. I often get people asking me about lead generation. And when I ask them how many strategies have they got going for lead generation, I often find that the numbers are fairly low, having maybe 3, 4, 5 strategies. They have a shop, they have maybe a website, they have salespeople maybe, something like that. But when we look at it to actually get the kind of growth that we want to get, we should have a minimum of 10 strategies. And in our next video, we're going to have a look at the kind of strategies that we can use for lead generation. And again, if you want to find out more about how this would apply to your business, why don't you come along to one of my seminars. The next one is on the 18th of February. It's in the Radisson Hotel in Little Island. It's between 7:30 and 9 in the morning. And what I say to people is that let's people get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. And it also helps, what I also aim to do is that everybody attending will pick up at least one thing that they can turn into cash in their business in the following weeks. So there we are, Kevin O'Keeffe, Action Coach. Tune in again next week.